They lift and transport patients, pull equipment, and face potential exposure to disease and other hazards daily. But for years, the city refused to consider the job of being a nurse as tough and risky as, say, being an EMT, bricklayer, or window washer.
I think they do a lot more physical work than people expect them to.
All their jobs are the same.
As a result, nurses, who are mostly female, were not allowed to retire with full pensions as early as age 50, should they need to, like their male counterparts in other professions.
Women are entitled to equal pay for equal work. I think that the only thing women have in this country right now is the right to vote. Anything else that goes along with it in terms of what I just mentioned, equal pay for equal work, has been totally ignored through the years.
Ann Bove is a registered nurse who just retired from Bellevue after nearly 40 years. She says the physical requirements needed to care for patients in public hospitals expose nurses to rates of injury, illness, and physical strain that are among the highest of all job titles.
You get a nurse who weighs about 120 pounds, turning and positioning somebody who weighs 200 pounds and considering staffing levels, that puts that back at strain.
In July 2008, Bove, along with 3 of her colleagues, filed a formal charge with the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, alleging the city of New York discriminated against them on the basis of sex because registered nurse and midwife titles were not on the physically taxing list.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Today, the city agreed to pay more than $20 million to nearly 2,000 working and retired nurses who would have been able to retire sooner and collect their full pensions if their jobs were actually listed as physically taxing. Jessica Moore, CBS 2 News.
This settlement covered workers up until 2012. Since then, the city eliminated the physically taxing category completely, and now nobody is eligible for early retirement due to workload except on a case-by-case basis.